Alright, we're back. Sorry about the extended delay there. I went to top up my coffee too. Alright, we're back though. We're ready to go. Yes, that's right. Meiji just declared war on Nobunaga. That could be the end of Nobunaga. I think Sai is still at war with him, but Sai is just a nothing right now. The Faroese are still existing. Tachibana is still existing. Where, oh where are the last of those units hiding? I mean, we're getting into more modern I say modern, like mid-50s. 1932 AD. We see submarines out there. We see infantrymen out there. Artillery units are starting to appear. Well, let's see how the, did I just see Geronimo? Ottoman Great... Okay, I thought I saw the word Geronimo somewhere. Like, what the hell? Who? I did. Geronimo. Ottoman Great General. How come this Great General isn't named, but Geronimo is? Hey. Alright, Ottomans, you have all these great bombards, which I think for maybe a little bit more larger than they should be. Go do something with them. Come on. What is going to happen to the city of Satsuma? Under the control of Nobunaga. Perhaps for not much longer. Okay, that's a lot of Meiji riflemen showing up. They're not infantry. Their military isn't as advanced as the Egyptians, but they definitely have much more of them. And the last stand of Nobunaga commences. Hojo has declared war on Alexander. The fourth war of Japan and Macedon. And Jimmu has declared war on Mehmed. Oh no. Oh no! The Ottomans in their peaceful, living in the corner of the world ways is now getting the better of them. Although the naval power is about the same, to be fair, they both have galleasses out. The Japanese do have caravels and a few privateers out and about, but I mean, defender advantage, it is winter now too, so they're going to be doing a little bit of a dent to the Japanese here. Especially with the Great Bombards. I mean, the Great Bombards are going to do a lot more damage to cities than they do units. That's just kind of how they're programmed. Oh man, Satsuma is completely surrounded. This is straight up Nobunaga about to commit honorable Sudoku. What's going on with Tojo and Alexander? Are you guys going at it, like, actually this time? Yes, you are, in fact. Japan's military is much more advanced than Macedonian's military. Alexander and Pericles making peace. Good thing too, because Pericles has quite the navy coming up. I just saw him delete a unit on the spot. Either that or he like moved it and upgraded and it just didn't synchronize properly. Alright, all of the Zulu Impi are upgrading to riflemen now. The Impi have expended their use, and the Zulu live on past the days of the Impi, and then now they have discovered gun. Look at the map, look at that map. You see that white Simba? That is Nobunaga's land. Whatever's left of it. Not for much longer, though. That Satsuma is going down, and we are going to see Nobunaga's final city fall to Meiji. And Meiji's points are going to go up once again. Oh no, the Ottomans are making no money again. Who would have thought? They have coal in their land at least, but oh, and there it is. Oh, and Nobunaga is out. That was it. He had no units on the board anywhere. That was it. And Nobunaga has been eliminated by Emperor Meiji, his senior of several hundred years. Or his junior, I guess, right? Yeah. And that pumped Meiji up a few points there for the extra city. Sai's still holding on, Tachibana's still holding on, the Faroese still holding on. They still have units hiding somewhere. These are city-states, that's a Macedonian caravel. They seem to hide in countries that aren't at war with anybody. Where are they hiding? This is a fun RuneScape song. I haven't heard this one before. This is a great outpost for Egypt. Like, if they want to stage an attack on anybody, like, they can just build it out of here. This is a really fun RuneScape song. What the hell is this song? What's this? Ottoman caravel. Well, if the Ottomans get wiped out, they're still hiding a caravel down here, I guess. That is a lot of Athenian submarines. I can't seem to find where they're hiding the rest of the units. But hey, my Faroese are still holding on. We're almost in the scoring, just out of sheer survival. And I cannot find them. I mean, they're obviously hiding a unit somewhere. Don't know. Well, now that Meiji has conquered Nobunaga's Japan, where is Meiji going to go next? The Zulus are autocratic. Man, the Zulus in third place. They're doing well. Uesugi and Jimmu at war once again. I believe this is their fourth war as well. It's going to be amounting to a lot of nothing. Uesugi has got more advanced military than Jimmu, for sure. And is Tojo and Macedon doing anything? Tojo is moving up. They're definitely outgunning, literally, the outdated military of Macedon. Ooh, and Egypt is going after Alexander now. Egypt has definitely the more advanced military. They got mid-20th century infantry at the moment, and artillery. The Macedonians' musketmen are about 100 plus years behind. In terms of our Earth, of course. Yes, the Ottomans have held on to the, they've defended the land against the pesky Wasugi. Wow, there's some coal hanging out here on this there island, huh? What's Tojo been up to? Like, how is Tojo not doing all that much? They've been in the middle of the road for like a long time. What? The Macedonians made peace with the Tojo Japanese again? That's the 4th time they've been at war and just nothing's ever happened. Guys, do something. Well, I don't see Meiji mobilizing to do much. They don't seem to have any interest in the... Oh, that's right. The last vestige of the Taiwanese is this one worker sitting in the lands of the Ottomans. And the only way that worker is going down is if the Ottomans declare war on the Taiwanese, or someone declares war on the Ottomans, who is at war with the Taiwanese. Which currently is... Oh my god, apparently 4 people. 2 different Japans, Egypt and Wasugi. So if any of them attack the Ottomans, then they can take that worker and wipe out Taiwan. Oh, that's right. The Ottomans are at war with the... I think that's Tojo's Japan? No. That's Jimu's Japan. Right, that's right, that's right. They had ships attacking. I thought it was the Athenians, my bad. Tachibana's still hiding a unit somewhere. Faroese still hiding a unit somewhere. I'm trying to see, like, in other nations' lands, like, if they're just hiding a unit, like, in their... God damn, they have a lot of religion. If I were a Faroese ship, where would I be hiding? I don't know if there's any actual battles happening right now, but I do know all of those impi that the Zulu had has now resulted them in having many riflemen. Ramses has sort of stagnated a little teensy tiny bit. He's been getting a lot of wonders out, a lot of points, a lot of science. He's got a strong military right now, but he's been sort of mellowed out. He's been a slow point gain over the last several turns. Meiji's been doing a lot on that western continent there. Ramses is doing well. He's also outgunning Shaka, but Shaka's got way more gun. Shaka's also got a hell of a military at the moment too, or a navy, rather. I don't think there's any active battles right now. I think it's just, yeah, that's right. Rasugi rather, and Jimu are still fighting each other, but I think. Yeah, they still are with their... Meiji has declared war on Rasugi. Okay, so now Meiji's on his way down to Usugi now. And again, Jomez's civ is just quietly not bothering anybody in the corner. You know, just keeping to themselves. Don't want to bother anybody. Ramses has entered the atomic era. Okay, I gotta start showing oil on the map then. And uranium at this point, Jesus. Okay, let's show oil. Let's see if I remember. Oh, was it... Requires atomic theory. Yep.
The unleashed power of the atom has changed everything, save our modes of thinking, and we thus drift towards unparalleled catastrophes.
Oil requires biology. Yep.
If the brain were so simple we could understand it, we would be so simple we couldn't.
Oh yeah, and aluminum. I forgot that was a resource as well. It requires electricity. 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 Right beside biology. Whoop.
Is it a fact, or have I dreamt it, that by means of electricity, the world of matter has become a great nerve, vibrating thousands of miles in a breathless point of time?
Yeah, I think that's all the major. I gotta write those down so I remember. At least I remember now that I can just mouse over and see it, but yeah, you know. Save the game real quick. Okay, now we can see... I completely forgot aluminum was a freaking thing. And, uranium as well. Ramses has completed Christo Redentor. Christ the Redeemer. Man, no luck for the Ottomans. They got coal in their land and that's it. No uranium, no aluminum, nothing. I guess they're just so undesirable that no one cares to declare war on them. They just have nothing that nobody wants. They're just such a non-existent threat. The Battle of Mount Fuji. Oh, that's some good coffee. Pure Colombian coffee right there, ladies and gentlemen. Ladles and gentlethems. Ladles. You're all ladles now. What is your favorite kitchen object, chat? I like the, I like tongs. I think tongs are pretty cool. Tojo is hemorrhaging many monies, minus 69 per turn. I mean, look at the map here. There's some... Whoa, what's happening over there in Meiji Land? Ah, yes, they have many military units, too. Navigate. Let's take a look at the map here. You can see the left side, the west continent there, is 3 major powers with a little bit of Ottoman influence there. I like tongs because they grab things. It's like, oh, this is hot. Okay, use some tongs. The 3 Japanese civs are very much leading the way on the western continent there. However, the Meiji Japanese are moving towards the Uesugi clan. Here on the east side here, Ramses has got a nice little font of power here that's been doing quite well for himself. He's got a very strong settlement out here in the sea. The Zulu are advancing all over the place. They're spreading their influence. Athenians have some landmass as well. And Macedon and Tojo's Japan are on pretty equal footing there. I still have no idea where that Tachibana or Faroese are hiding. Macedonian, Japanese, Florentine, Japanese. Like, where could they be hiding them? Itzy. Itzy has brought me McDonald's. Itzy has just arrived, and she's gonna get unpacked and probably just hang out in the background for a little bit. The Itzy, yes, Patrick, the one and only. That Soul Committee has, anyway. I don't remember the turn limit I set. I think it was 300, I'm not sure. Ah, I see. The Japanese are leading the attack on the Uesugi clan by sending archaeologists after them. Indeed. I think it's only Ramses that's in the Atomic Era, though. Ramses, speaking of Atomic Era, Ramses has just completed the Manhattan Project. That's right, because the Manhattan Project does technically count as a wonder, and he does get 20% additional production towards wonders. A very simple but effective, unique ability. I mean, Ramses has got 437 science per turn right now. I mean, there's been no wacky spikes like the last match. No wacky interactions, it seems, thus far. He does have a hell of a lot of production, but that is sort of an Egypt thing, I guess. Ramses is one of the better base Civ 5 civs, for sure. I mean, part of the name of the game in Civ 5 is like Wonder Spam. Like, you can get away with Wonder Spam pretty reliably. And, I mean, Ramses just having a flat 20% bonus to producing wonders in any city is just, you know, obviously powerful. Heliopolis, man. Look at this freaking city. That looks great on that island. Meiji still moving down. Yes, he is. And Meiji is actually going to be potentially taking the Yasugi Fall city of Yonezawa. Maybe in a couple turns' time. He's got artillery bombarding it. And he's got a daimyo sort of nearby as well. And the archaeologist, of course, leading the charge. That's a good word, isn't it? Daimyo. Oh, and there it goes. Yonezawa is now under Meiji control. That is a lot of land that Meiji just got there. And has actually split the Uesugi territory here. You can see on the big map there. That's this city that the mouse pointer is pointing at. That was the city of Yonezawa. And the territory that it had now just completely split off their lands. And Kasuya... Oh my god, how's that pronounced? Kasugayama, which is the capital of the Yasugi clan, is taking a lot of long-range bombardment from the Meiji clans, or pardon me, the Meiji Japanese civ unique. Is that the battleship or is that a frigate? The Mikasa ship. Or just shift F1. I meant function F1. Thank you. Mikasa. Battleship. It's an early battleship that only Japan under Meiji can construct. Defends better within your coastal borders and generates Golden Age points during construction. Slightly vulnerable on ocean tiles. It's a replacement for the battleship, so it unlocks earlier and receives defensive bonus as well as doubled movement when beginning your turn in coastal borders. They're bombarding this city over here for sure. They have a great admiral nearby as well. And soon enough, this city will probably fall as well. Mikase Sukasa. Yeah, that's right. The Japanese proverb. I bet that was in Art of War as well, right? Uesugi is the repositioning. They're not quite strong enough to try and take down Yonezawa. Or reclaim it, I should say. Although Taipei is taking down... Oh, from the artillery over here, of course. Wow, they're doing a several-pronged attack indeed. Faroe Islands have denounced the Zulus, though. Don't worry. Their last boat hanging out somewhere, their last fishing boat is somewhere on this map, and they're saying, don't trust the Zulus, they're bad people. Yeah, that is a lot of military coming in from Meiji's Japan. Patrick is potentially... Wow, look at Pericles. Pericles is at 1025. Slowly catching up to Shaka over there. Pericles declared war on Alexander. Is that going to turn into anything? Yeah, it might. I mean, the Macedonians, they have frigates and privateers out here, and the Athenians are sending submarines. There's definitely quite the naval difference in seafaring happening over there for sure. Just a pretty little sailboat doing its thing with a few cannons on the hull. Meanwhile, things from under that you can't even see are blowing up your wooden ships. Oh, and blah, 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 blah. The Uesugi capital is down. Been taken by Meiji. Patrick's Japanese are potentially walking away with this one. That is a very, very big city. There's a few wonders in there. That's huge. That's a lot of points for Meiji. And that puts Meiji currently in control of the most capitals at 4. Taipei could certainly fall as well. This turn, is it going to be another city for Meiji? Yes, it is. That is a 2-turn swing right there, and the Wisugi clan is certainly dropping in points now. Egypt has just made peace with Alexander. I forgot that they were actually even fighting each other. I don't think they were for a while. And the Zulu Navy is hanging out. I mean, they must not have open... Oh, maybe they don't have open borders with Egypt. They're just kind of chilling. I was gonna say, does Thebes or does Egypt even have uranium nearby? And it looks like they do. They actually have a uranium deposit right beside their capital city of Thebes, so that is easily worked. They've been working that tile for ages now. And I was like, wow, look at uranium. And we could potentially... No, maybe not. Wisugi could hold on to Barcelona a little bit longer. Maybe 2 turns worth, perhaps. There's now aircraft stationed in Barcelona. A Great War bomber under the control of, I don't know, presumably the Wisugi. Yeah, of course, because it's not docked, it's in their hangars, I guess. I mean, no one's really doing anything about Alexander. Shaka has declared war on Mehmed. Oh, dear. Ah, so that's where the Zulu were sending their ships. They're heading towards... Japanese Empire has set the city of Barcelona and Tokyo? Where Tokyo? Oh, this one! Was that meant to be Tokyo? Like old-timey Tokyo? No, surely not. Tokyo. 2 turns in 1. They're setting Tokyo ablaze, and they have captured Barcelona. And Wisugi now only have 1 city left, the former Icelandic city. Of whatever that says. I think that's, oh my god. Torsnes, if I'm not mistaken. Not quite, I don't think that's Tordes. I don't remember how that symbol is pronounced. I think it's a TH, if I'm not mistaken. Torsnes. Someone's gonna correct me. Probably Arcolino languages. So the Zulu are now going after the poor old Ottomans. I guess that's where their navy is headed to. Oh, this is a fun song. And they're bracing, they're holding on. In fact, just because these boring-ass Ottomans are holding on, they're actually in 8th place. That secures them at minimum 1 point. They're on the board. Surviving. It's on the same island as Tokyo, but a different city. Cool. That city's going to take a little bit to burn down, but they're burning it. I'm surprised they're not keeping that. I think I would have. It's not the strongest city, to be fair. Like, it doesn't have anything except the tolls. It has oil, though. Like, that's important. I forgot Tojo has this city here. Ramses has declared war on Shaka. Ooh, that's interesting. There is a lot of modern military over there. In the year 1986 AD. Shaka slowly creeping up on Ramses' score here. Ramses has been just very slowly gaining points. They had a good lead for a while, but they're slowly falling down. I wouldn't say falling, I'd say they're just progressing slowly. But hell, they know how nuclear fission works, so I mean, it's better than anybody else in the game right now. Pericles has completed the Kremlin. Uh-huh. I see the war declaration, but they're not doing anything about it. They're just threatening each other. Taipei is being rebuilt. The Ottomans are holding on. Egypt are moving troops around. Yeah, they are attacking now. They're attacking the Zulu. And they're moving many troops south for it. Which is interesting, too, because the Zulu have quite a navy at the moment. I mean, they don't have destroyers, but like they do have a lot of frigates. Meiji's declared war on Jimmu now. Meiji's conquering as continuing south after, in history, defeating Tsar Nicholas in Russia back in World War I-ish era days, pre-World War I era. Now he's just gonna keep on going. But don't worry, these Wasugi archaeologists will save the day. God, Meiji is just gonna keep moving south, huh? He's got daimyos walking in. Jimmu has been captured by... Oh, wow! But Jimmu City has just been taken by Meiji on the east side there. All the ships, all these Mikasas that were around here after burning down the city, the ruins of whatever that is. Whatever city that was, Tokyo. They've just snuck in and taken this city. Now they have a land output. Although I don't imagine them going to keep that for very, very long. They do have a destroyer and a Gatling gun around. A Gatling gun, that's a little outdated at this point. Egypt's moving their troops to Shaka. Shaka's made peace with Mehmed. I guess he decided that was not worth his time. He's going to focus on the Egyptians. The Zulu do have aircraft at the moment. One of their cities is getting slammed quite hard, actually. Man, Thebes is a 151 defense city? Holy hell. Or strength, I suppose. That is going to be a very tough nut to crack. They got AA guns, so they got to be careful with the aircraft that they have. I think Pat is walking away with this game. Hideki Tojo has just entered the modern era. Oh, well, that's nice. Okay, Meiji got his city back. I assume that would be the case. Japan has adopted autocracy. Japan has adopted autocracy. That's good. Jimmu has made peace with the Ottomans. Okay, everyone's at peace with the Ottomans again. Everyone's chilling with the Ottomans. They're just such a nothing threat, so they don't care. They can let them stay on. That's so funny. Okay, this Zulu city is getting bombed. That's what's happening from the two bombers, or the one bomber that's at Thebes. They don't have any AA guns or anything. They have a couple cannons, but... Oh, the Zulus are going in. They're bringing their troops in. Attacking Thebes is going to be crazy. Like they need a lot of gun to try and destroy Thebes there or do any damage to it. They do have the manpower for it though. There are more Zulu troops here than Egyptian troops. This is going to be crazy if Shaka ends up getting in here. This music's so chaotic. Yeah, that's a 151 strength city. Like, that's very, very powerful. Pericles is slowly catching up to Shaka in terms of points. They're only 22 away now. I don't know. That's gonna be tricky. They do have the more advanced military on Egypt's side there, but the Zulu do have manpower. Oh Jesus! Meanwhile, Meiji is plowing through the Jimu lands. Just like actually steamrolling through this. Izumi is taking huge damage. Iga. Ow! This is just, let's drop my phone on my foot. I think it seems like the Zulu are attacking the units first to try and clear them out, and then they're going to worry about the city after. Because they don't have much in terms of siege units. I think they have a cannon. Yeah, they have one cannon here. Not much more of anything else, but they definitely do have the anti-military. Speaking of military, where the hell is the Egyptian military? Where is anything? They put all of their eggs into the science basket. Oh dear. We're gonna see two, maybe one. Iga might go down. It's probably pronounced Iga, isn't it? City in Japan. Yeah, I know that. Iga. Pronounced Iga. I mean, the Egyptians got a lot of... They got 3 carriers around Heliopolis here, but... This is going to be interesting. Iga's for sure going down this turn, yeah? That was it? No? Nothing? Wow. Okay, so what's going on with the Zulu-Egyptian war then? Oh, okay, alright. Their artillery's in the front, which is a problem. The infantry are just going to walk all over that. Thebes is actually in a slight pickle. It is being surrounded. Shaka's declared war on Tojo. Oh, Shaka, you should have focused on one battle at a time. Now you're going after Tojo too, to the north? That's not wise. And Pericles is only 5 points behind, or 6 points behind Shaka now. What is Meiji doing? He's letting the cities recover a bit. I guess he's taking out the infantry, or the ground units first. I think this city, I think Ego could have fallen already for sure. I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe these units can't take cities? I'm not sure. I think they can, right? Battleships? Oh, why is Shaka just ignore? They could have maybe taken out Thebes eventually, but now he's diverting troops too far north. Why is he going after Tojo? And still, Tachibana and the Faroese hold on. Meiji has completed the Manhattan Project. Much, much later after the Egyptians have Manhattan Projected, but now Meiji knows how to use it. Okay, now Iga's going down, surely. They took a lot of damage that turn. I thought battleships can carry, or can take cities. I could have sworn they can. Maybe they're just not choosing to take it yet. Ramses has declared war on Wisugi. That's an interesting... Maybe they can't take it. Oh, they got Marines right there. Japanese Marines. They're going to just swip in and finish it off. But Ramses declared war on Wisugi? Really? I mean, this is Wisugi stuff. They still have units out there. Yeah, okay, you know what? This might be a fair play from Shaka. Look, he's just completely skipped over Thebes. Killed a few units. And now he's only got, like, SAMs left, which aren't doing very much. He's got a couple other units, but, like, Shaka's just rolling north. And he's going for the much weaker city of Nagoya for Tojo. Interesting. Interesting maneuver. Editor, edit that in. Thank you. Shaka's declared war on Wisugi. Okay, now Shaka, now you're doing a bit much. Iga's been captured by Meiji. Okay, so Meiji has just gotten another city there. And he is completing his steamroll of the Western Continent here, aptly known as this one, as Citrus has told us earlier. Or Arcanea, according to our cult. Alexandra's declared war on Wisugi. Mehmet has declared war on Wisugi. Why is everyone declaring war on Wisugi? I guess they just want this last city, but like, I don't know who's gonna get there first. There's a lot of Egyptian submarines here. The Japanese have a Mikasa and Marines here. Okay, the Zulu have definitely been pillaging. They pillage a lot, it seems. They just go in, pillage, reduce the bonuses. Okay, now they have a 30+ lead over Pericles. They actually might take Nagoya. That's crazy. Watch the score. Watch the score. Shaka's score might be going up here. Oh, they did. Wow, they captured Nagoya. That's crazy. That is a wild maneuver. Completely skipped over Thebes. Now they're surrounding Thebes. And they might be going towards Memphis. Memphis does have a fighter and a bomber station there. But Ramses does not have the military for this. They've been putting everything into science. It's apparently, I guess, right? Let's check out their military score. What are they looking at here? Info addict. Historical data. Let's look at military. This is Meiji. We know Meiji's got a hell of a force. This yellow line is Egypt, which is second place in terms of military for a wee bit. And beside them, that's Athens military. And then their military went way down because Zulu did a lot of damage to them. They were on equal footing for a period of time. Zulu lost some troops. They're coming back. Egypt is coming back. Egypt does have the more advanced military, so I assume that's where the score is coming in from. Same with Pericles. Military is doing quite well as well. And Meiji's military just keeps getting higher and higher. I think Egypt knows, and they're putting everything into like production now. Probably they got to produce a bit of a military to help out because if Shaka takes freaking Memphis, that's gonna be crazy. Meanwhile, on the west continent, the former Icelandic city of Kjalarnes is fully repaired now. Izumi is probably the next target for Meiji. Holy, and look at the amount of Japanese units moving in. And still, the Faroese survive, and still Tachibana survives, and still... Where the hell are those other two units hiding? Oh, there it is. There's a Faroese scout. I found them. There they are. They're being protected by an Egyptian submarine. Okay, so I found the Faroese, but where are the Tachibana? I don't remember what color Tachibana was. They were like kind of like a plum color and like an aqua color. Where are they hiding their unit? Let's save the game just in case explode happens. I'll name it 111 quick save. There you go. Make sure not to zoom out the map too much, otherwise it may crash with all the units on board. Okay, alright. Nagoya is recovering there, under Zulu control. They have a 90-point lead over Pericles. It's still a pretty close race for third place there. How has Tojo just been not doing so hot this whole game? They've been chilling. I guess they just haven't been doing all that much, I suppose. Plus, it doesn't help that they have a not great city up here. Wow, and they're going for Tokyo now. They're skipping Memphis. They're going straight for Tokyo. Holy shit, Zulu's doing some big brain level freaking expansion. Never believe... Shaka Zulu being Shaka Zulu, man. Shaka Zulu moment. I'm still so surprised he didn't bother going after Yanagawa down here in the south. That's wacky. If it was me, I would have taken this one. If I was playing as Zulu, like I would have kept going west or east rather, when I still had all the impies, and I would have tried and taken this out before Pericles just starts kind of building it up, because it's dangerously close to the Zulu capital, which is very undefended. And if Pericles ends up bringing units up, that capital is going down, because they only got 3 archaeologists defending it. Like that city's going down if it gets attacked. Zulu's expanding, but Zulu is not defending. Takazulu's got to be very careful. Especially if Pericles, with his big military that he's got going on here. Who I don't think is at war with anybody at the moment. Macedon and Tachibana. So he's still actively hunting down the last of the Tachibana unit, wherever they are. But he's also at war with Macedon, which I don't think he's doing much about. Everyone seems to be at war with Alexander, but no one seems to really want to fight him. Meanwhile, on the western continent, Meiji might be taking down the Jimmu city there. Jimmu city of Izumi soon, perhaps. Building up Iga. At least the people in the city of Iga know how to speak the language. It is winter though, so attack defenders do have a significant advantage. But it is about to hit spring, and it's going to be attacker advantage soon. Yeah, defender advantage is very, very big here. Shaka's having a little bit of difficulty trying to do some damage to Tokyo here under Tojo. I think he's still at war with the Egyptians though, so if his mobile SAMs are able to attack units, then he is getting peppered from behind. Okay, it is early spring now. It is equal footing for attack and defense. There's no harsh defense buff at this moment. So if Zulu's going to go in and do some damage, now's the time for it. Yeah, that's some heavy damage. He doesn't have any siege units nearby, though. Meiji has completed Prora. Pericles has completed the Manhattan Project. Yeah, you don't want that to happen when Shaka's capital is completely exposed. That's a short walk away. Zulu... Shaka doesn't have any siege units. Taking Tokyo is going to be a little bit tricky. Holding it is going to be even worse. They have a great general there, buffing out, but he does not have enough forces there. I think that attacking in the winter and the autumn there definitely did not help him. I think I set the turn limit to 300, because if that's the case, there are 10 turns to go. We are in the year 2010. Tachibana is gone. Tachibana has been eliminated. Someone found the Tachibana clan remnants, and Tachibana is out. Clumsy Golem, if you're watching this now or in the future, I apologize. But you are gone. You are eliminated. And unless Wasugi do some shenanigans, Jomez may actually be on the board. His stagnation may have caused him to survive this battle. Ooh, Izumi is going down. Kilarna is... Kiarlarn... Oh, Jesus. That city is going down. Soon enough, I think. I think Meiji is walking away with this one. I think this is definitely a... Ramses has completed the Hubble Space Telescope. Yes. God, these late game wonders, I have no idea what they actually do. Hubble. 2 free great scientists appear near the city where the wonder was built. Provides a free spaceship factory in the city. Production when building spaceship parts. Okay, well, they don't need to go for spaceship parts because there's no science victory, but... more science, which means more research for Egypt. It is late summer. Shaka's running out of time to do a big dent of damage to Tokyo. It is an 80 strength city, and he doesn't have any... He does have artillery. It's just not enough. There's another artillery unit coming in here, and I think he's still being peppered by these machine guns in the back. Yeah, Clumsy is joining Itzia, Arcolt, and... What was the 3 eliminations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. There's been 5 eliminations. Right, Iceland is a 4th. And 1 more. This has been a long war, Shaka. You gotta do some damage here. Thing is, oh, Azumi could go down if these Marines weasel their way in. Gonna get shot. Oh, the Marines haven't. Oh! And the Athenians have just taken a city from. Oh, and that puts them 7 points behind Shaka. They took a Macedonian city. Yeah. A Macedonian city there for sure. Wow. It's close. It's a close race for third. And if Shaka can do more damage to Tojo, that means Mehmed II is going to bump up to potentially 7th place. 7 turns left in the year 2013. There could be a bit of a point shake here. Shaka's got to do some work. Pericles has got to do something. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tight. Who's going to get 3rd and who is going to get 7th? Another city has just been captured by... Oh, sorry, no. Macedon just took their city back. Pardon me. Alright, so that bumped... Oh, no, but Pericles took it back again, and now he's burning it down. Oh, if he didn't decide to burn the city, then he would be closer in points to 3rd place than just... If he kept it, he would have been closer to 3rd. But he's burning it, so now he's got to defend it, though. Macedon can still have a chance to quell the fire if they get in there. It is early winter now, and it's heavy defense advantage for the Japanese here, and Shaka is running out of troops. On the western continent, Meiji just took the city of Azumi, and Galarnes is also under duress. But it is early winter now, where it's going to be 2 turns of heavy defender advantage. Processing turn for the Faroe Islands. They're still out there. A lot of the military for Tojo has gone down, but... Yeah, there's been 6 eliminations so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 6 eliminations. Oh wait, my Faroese are wiped out. What the hell? Ooh! Who killed the Faroese scout? Oh dear. Well, you guys flew too close to the sun. And alas, my Faroese are out. I was noticing that scoreboard looked a little bit smaller for some reason. Well, the Faroese held on, but alas, it was not meant to be. Can Mehmed II make it into 7th place over Tojo? That is relying on... That is relying on Shaka to do as much damage to them as possible. As well as not losing too much for Pericles to swing ahead in third place there. Those are the scores to look for here. 3rd place race for Shaka and Pericles, and a 7th place race for Tojo and Mehmed. Pericles has been captured by Macedon. Ooh, so Macedon just got their city back. But is Athens going to come by and swing it back in? No. Okay, so it looks like 3rd place is still looking safe. 4 turns to go, assuming it is 300 turns. I don't think they have enough fuel. I think, yeah, Shaka's backing off. He can't take Tokyo. That was tough. That was 2 winter attacks. Okay, so we did see some benefit to the seasons mod there. Even though it is only 2 turns per season, we definitely saw the big difference of defender advantage there. Attacking Tokyo in the winter. That was big. Okay, there was some seasons influence there. There was something. The Zulus are also hemorrhaging money at the moment. 2017 AD. Legendary RuneScape song to potentially end the match. Is Meiji going to claim another city? The Jimmu capital? Not quite. Mehmet is still 50 points behind Tojo. Although it's a close race for 5th as well. Alexander and Jimmu are 30 points between each other. Depends on how much damage is dealt to Alexander and how much damage is dealt to Jimmu here. Because if this capital goes down, Jimmu's dropping way down. It doesn't look like it's falling this turn. Meiji's completed the Sydney Opera House. Oh boy. No, that city is holding. In the year 2019. I genuinely don't know what I said the thing to. I think it's 300 turns. I don't know. I think it's 300. Well, let's see. This is last turn here, I think. Zulus. Yeah, they're done there. Egypt. Nothing. Jimmu, Meiji. Oh, Meiji claimed it! And that just dropped Jimmu. Oh, and there it is. The last turn.
Your civilization has been overwhelmed by its many foes.
Oh, and the final turn. Pericles ended up capturing the Macedonian city, but not enough points to get them into 3rd place. Meiji ended up capturing another city, the capital city of Jimmu, and that brought Jimmu down to 6th place. And there you have it, folks. Match number 4 in the year 2020 AD in the year 300, or, pardon me, oh my god, turn 300. Just like that, Meiji claiming a 6th capital for himself at the end, and Meiji has won the game. And thus is the final map. By the end of it. An entire Western continent. Japanese speaking, with the sole exception of a few Ottomans hanging out, a few Ottoman Turks. Being so irrelevant that no one bothered them the entire game. And just like that, Jomez's stagnation for 4 matches in a row has got him onto the board. He has got 1 point for 4th place there. Now, we gotta count our bonus stars, of course, as well. We gotta see our bonuses, remember. Our bonuses this match were the least faithful, the most faithful, and the most literate in terms of tech tree completion. Hello, it's you in the chat there. Let's see, let's see. Let's open up the info attic, the world. Wow. And those are our eliminated civs. The Faroe Islands, the Kingdom of Aragon, Nobunaga's Japan, the Tachibana clan, Iceland, and Robert the Bruce's Scotland. Wiped off of the planet. However, I think, yes, some of the Catholic religion of the Faroese has survived. Alright, let's distribute the bonus stars. We are looking for the least faithful. Which is, you can take my civilization, but you'll never take my freedom. So faith earned. Faith. Total faith earned. The total faith earned The most, because that was, we have most faithful and least faithful bonus points. The most faith earned is Egypt with 8,189 faith. That would be quite a lot, isn't it? Look at that on the chart as well. And when did it all go crazy mode? Turn 175, they had 588, and it just started skyrocketing. Turn 181. Okay, so around some point there, that might have been one of their ideologies, that they just surged in faith gain. Must have been an interaction there somewhere. So, most faith. You see it there. Total faith. The most faithful goes to Egypt. Yay! Ramses the second. The least faithful. Yeah, it could have been that too. There's definitely an interaction of some sort for sure. The least faithful civ of the ones that are still standing. Remember, those are the rules. They have to be still alive for the bonus stars to count. And that looks like that is... I believe that's Tojo's Japan. That's... Give me the Meiji... Yes, that's Tojo's Japan. Of all the civs still around, they have the least faith gain, or faith earned. They are the least faithful. And so there you go, Tojo getting a bonus point. Yay! With 10. And the most literate, which is tech tree completion. I suspect it's Egypt, as they have a telescope in space now. But we'll see, we'll see. Literacy. Drum roll. Oh, it was close, actually. Egypt with 81% completed the tech tree. Meiji's Japan with 80%. That was close. Very, very close there. Taiwan, the lowest, finishing the game with 54% tech tree completion. The Ottomans actually beating somebody, 58%. Wow, very, very close. And Ramses getting a second bonus star. There we go. Oh yeah, Meiji was producing the most amount of science output by a large margin, so they actually could have potentially caught up to Egypt. Wow. They definitely have the most amount of cities, definitely the most amount of gold. Not as many techs though, one tech shy. Wow, very close. And there it is, folks. Egypt with a 15 amount of wonders. Japan with 12. Money in the Bank, Meiji's Japan. Well, there you go. First place is Cool Cucumbers. That's Patrick's Japan. Second place, Protect Baby Yoda. Second place there with Egypt. That is Falconic Shaka. Third place, the Zulu. Fourth place goes to Austin 825 with his Athenians under Pericles. Fifth place is Nelson's Macedon under being led by Alexander. Sixth place is Chimera Gamers Jimu, who are just barely holding on, but they held on just long enough to claim that sixth place. Seventh place is Games for Life Gamers Hideki Tojo, Japan. And out of sheer ignorance and stagnation is Jomez's Ottoman Turks under Mehmed II. That was a fun match. That was a cool one, chat. Yeah, Meiji did have a good start. And they got a good, you know what, a big part of that too was the, what do you call it? The, what's that? The Pantheon. Those rock worshipping Japanese, they had a lot of rock loving areas. A lot of mines that they could have made, and their production was just like really huge too. That was also a very, very big part of it. But hey, good on Meiji. Meiji did really, really good. And Prague stands the test of time as well. Shoutouts to our city-states for surviving the match. Prague, Florence, Epidaurus, and Byblos. Ta-da! Well, there you have it, chat. Match number 4. I'll do the paperwork after-ish. I gotta go eat something. Your boy's hungry.